Hello, everyone. It's End Times Talk here, and wanted to come at you with a video about this so-called dirty bomb that's supposedly in the Ukraine somewhere. It's said that it's in the Odessa area or east of Odessa, along the southern border of the Ukraine, is where it's said to be at. It's a dirty bomb is different than a nuclear bomb. It's usually packed with nuclear waste, and so when it explodes, okay, it doesn't exactly wipe out a city or anything like that. What it does is it releases all this nuclear waste into the atmosphere in that area, and just a lot of people will die in that specific area. Now, we know that America is starting to, the Pentagon is starting to shift around laws and things like that. They're basically saying that, for even the littlest thing, they're going to start letting the nukes fly. All right. And so I feel like we're completely in the hands of madmen. And what is more than likely going to happen is that the Ukraine, there's two different sides of the story. It's the Russians are saying that the Ukraine has this dirty bomb, and that they're going to detonate it, blame it on Russia, and use it to be able to start a war with Russia involving NATO. Okay, and so they want world war. They want nuclear world war. There's even people of the left persuasion that are stating that nuclear war would be good for global warming. It would help reverse global warming. I completely disagree. It's going to cause more famine, more destruction, more death. Okay, not life. Nuclear war does not bring life. Okay, now here's the thing. So this nuclear bomb does exist. Russia states it exists. Ukraine states it exists. Neither side is denying its existence. Just each side is blaming it on the other. Russia has come forward before the United Nations stating, hey, the Ukraine has this weapon. They're going to blame it on us, blah, blah, blah. And they're crying out for help, I guess, from the United Nations. And also, the Ukraine is stating that Russia has planted this bomb and that they want to wipe out a section of the Ukraine. Now, I don't know which is which, okay? I actually have my own opinion on it, but I'm not going to state it on here. But these are both the sides of the story. Regardless of which side is which, if that dirty bomb goes off, that means that we're going to go to nuclear war. It's going to go to that next step, people. And in a situation of nuclear war, there's a lot of things that you got to do to protect yourself. But you got to start by getting iodine and iodide in your system now, because it's ineffective unless it's built up in your thyroid. Okay, so you got to invest in it now. Get like a potassium iodide or a nascent iodine. There's multiple different kinds out there. There's liquid iodines. There's pill forms and all that stuff. But be careful of what you buy on eBay and Amazon, because it is not approved by the U.S. or the FDA, and they could put talcum powder in it and you don't know it, and then they say it's iodine and it's not. So if it doesn't taste like iodine, iodine has a very medically irony taste. It's very medical. It smells like a peroxide type of smell. So you're gonna know what it is. It's a pretty strong flavor. You know what I mean? But the purer the iodine, the better that you can get. There's multiple sources online that you can find it, but there is a global wide run on iodine. The United States has spent $460 million on these radiation drugs, or these radiation supplement things that protect you from radiation. I know that France is doing it. There's other nations that are doing it. I know that Iran is pulling their people, their nationals, out of the Ukraine. I know that China is pulling their nationals out of the Ukraine. Iran and Russia and China know something's coming. They know the next move because they're in bed with Russia. So I think what's happening is we're on the brink of nuclear war, people. I hate to say it, but I think we're on the brink. I'm not 100% for sure that the nukes are going to fly, and I pray in Jesus' name that they don't. But we have to prepare as if they are. So get iodine, and then get a plan for a shelter built. You have to put mass between you and the radiation. The longer you can stay in the shelter, the better, because radiation decreases pretty rapidly at first. You know what I'm saying? And it starts to go less and less and less. So if you can last, 10 days in a shelter, that will help you survive this thing. But you don't want to get it. You don't want to breathe the particles in. Okay. But if you get it on you, if you get dust on you, you can wash it off. But if you breathe it in, there's no saving you. So be aware. There's different books out there, nuclear war survival skills and survival manuals that you can find. There's even government books that have been written and distributed and things like that that you can find. And so get these books, educate yourself, watch videos on how to survive nuclear fallout and nuclear war, and prepare yourselves because we need as much information as we can get before this thing goes down. May God bless you, and may God keep you through what's coming.